Alright guys, so I'm out here at the Sentra. It's actually unlocked already. Said he locked it, good thing. Nobody mess with my soul's about to pop the hood. Pull this a couple times and get it pulled up. The heck is that, a nail? Oh, that's the wire. Whew, I got a lot of work ahead of me, y'all. But as you see, I got my filter in my gasket. So we got the gasket right here. I got this, as you saw, from AutoZone, and this is the type of gasket I got for this. I got the what is it, Felpro gasket, Professionals Trust. So we got the valve cover set right there, and then this is the air filter we got right here. So let's pop that out. That's the air filter. It's a whole lot thinner than the one I took out, but this shall do. It shall do. Oh, not really. No, that's a whole lot better compared to, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get the other air filter. I thought it was in here, but that's the old gasket right there. So your gasket should not look like this one, oily and everything is shiny. It should look just like this one, like that. So I mean, it's kind of shiny, but it shouldn't look like how that one looks, oily and greasy. So yeah, so that's that. You shouldn't have your gasket looking like that. And that's the old filter over there. So you got that filter. All right, so guys, let's do a side by side. Look at this. This is the old filter. This is the filter that came out of the Sentra right here. So your filter should never look like that. It should never, ever, ever look like this. Look at the difference. It should look like this. Brand new filter. Look at the difference. This thing looks black compared to the new filter. So if your filter looks like this, you have to change it immediately. Get this filter. Get a brand new filter. Well, not particularly this one, but whatever filter go in your car, your filter shouldn't look like this. You get the point. Look at the difference. And then we'll compare the gaskets. So old gasket right here, new gasket. I just haven't taken out the plastic, but you can see this thing has oil all over it, so it wasn't doing its job. So we're about to install all of this. Remember, filter should look like this. Get a clean filter so your car will run better. So let's go ahead and get this stuff in here. And what I'm gonna do first is, I got this. Well, my husband got me this heavy duty degreaser by Dawn. So this is what I'm gonna use right here. Let's get the hood up. Hang on. Alright, so we got the hood up. So we're gonna use that degreaser to get all this oil off of here. So if the oil starts leaking again, you're gonna know, because it'll start looking like this again. So once I clean it, all this should be gone. So I gotta go over here. I'm gonna use some of our car wash stuff. This green cloth is gonna be non-green when I'm done. So wait a minute, let's see if I can get it out. Oh, let me set this on the seat. So I'm gonna use, if it will come out. No, I thought it was a cloth in here. I don't want to use this. Dang. Gotta go in the shed, and the messy shed, dusty shed. Let me see. Let me take a look. I know I got some cloth somewhere, y'all. Hang on. Somewhere. Bam, right there. We got a purple one. We'll use a gray one. That one's brand new. Everything is brand new. We'll use a gray one. This one looks dusty, so we'll use this one. It's not gonna look gray when I'm done. It's gonna be black. So again, this is what I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna spray that on there. Is it open? No, it's off. Let's see here. We're just gonna clean that up real quick. Let's just really want to take it off and just let it soak, but I'm going to do it just like that, as long as I don't get it going down in there. So let's take a look and see here. We're going to clean that real good. As you can see, it's already starting to come off. It's coming off some. It may not be perfect. I may not get it looking like this gray, but I'm going to do my best. We're going to get it a little foamed up real quick. Let me see. Let's see if it, nah, this stuff smells. Don't know. It's gonna smell like the oil. So look at that. You see it coming off. So matter of fact, we will have it looking real good. So let's clean that up real quick. You want to get down there and get that oil off the cap as well, so you'll know. It smells like burnt oil coming off. Like not a good smell. Gross. So we're gonna clean that real good. Get in there, clean that off. Get in there on the side. I don't want to move it around too much because I got the bolts off too. You guys, I still haven't even had time to go down there under the cart and get the other bolt that I dropped. But let's get this cleaned up. I'm actually gonna take it off because I don't like it moving around like that. I don't want to mess up anything. So let's just, I'm probably just gonna set this down and then soak it. But let's go ahead and clean this up real fast. I'm gonna clean this up and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna install the gasket in here. So see you in a minute. So let's get this off. Taken off. Something's blocking. Hold on. Alright. Get that off. I'm gonna spray this up real good. My hands are nice and greasy. Nice and oily. Shoot. I don't want nothing to get down in here. Y'all, we will do a like quick test start, but I want to change all the fluids out here. I'm gonna put new oil in, oil change, and new trans fluid in here so we can see if anything changes as far as it going into gear. But be right back. Okay, and also what I'm doing is right now I'm cleaning all around here. So if you got any oil around here, around these edges, you want to get that cleaned all up. You don't want none of this oil just sitting here and then putting a new gasket on. You want to get all of this cleaned up, all in here, all oil that you may see along here. Clean it up real good and just avoid touching any of this. As you can see, I have to change the oil out because it looks very dark and murky, very burnt and dirty. It should not look like this. It should be like a clearish brown, light brown. Just make sure you clean up all around here, and if you can get back there along these edges, clean all of that up. But yeah, my oil in there should not look like this. Yeah, I cannot breathe out here. But you see that? It should not look like that. You see how brown it is? It should be like a clearish light brown. So I gotta do an oil change on this thing, get all this oil drained out of here. So I'm gonna clean this up and then we're gonna clean the gasket up. The valve cover. Get the valve cover cleaned up, and then we're gonna start installing the gasket in this. Alright, so now you guys, you're gonna see the valve cover soon, and let me know what y'all think. You'll see the big difference in it, so let me know what you think after you see it. You'll see how clean I got it. You'll see the big difference. So leave a comment and let me know if you see the difference between how it looked prior and to how it looks now. I scrubbed it real good. I scrubbed it real good. So about to install the gasket now in there. Alright, so about to install the gasket now. So here's the gasket, the new one, out of the package. So let's get that in there. Hopefully y'all can see me trying to fit this thing in there. All right, so the hole is marked up. I don't know if y'all can see me. Hold on, let's see. I'm about to mess the thing up already. Alright, I'm trying to get it aimed right there. Bingo. Alright, now you guys should be able to see me. We'll get this line up the holes. So let's make sure we're lining this up right. Hang on. Alright, so let's see if we can get it to just be right there. I'm gonna try to move it. So, right, can y'all see? Alright, so you gotta line the gasket holes up. Okay, so make sure I'm doing this right. Hang on. Alright, y'all, so this is the first time doing this, so I'm just making sure, like, when you do it, because there's a flat part. You see a flat part, and then there's a round part. So I'm making sure I'm doing this right. So then you're going to fit it in the holes. I'm thinking, obviously, it's going to be the flat part, you guys, that it's going to go, you know, touch on here along the edges when you put it back on. So make sure we line it up perfectly. Let's get that on there correctly. No, I got it wrong. It's lining it up. Make sure you're lining it up. And the curvy part's right there. I hope they gave me the right one. Alright, so let's match that up. Straight part, and you got curves. So I guess you gotta kind of fit it in like a puzzle piece. So, let's make sure. Let me do the top part first. I'm not trying to mess this thing up, but why does it seem like this is the wrong one? That is, hold on. You guys, hold on. Well, obviously, if it's not matching right, that means you're not doing it right. So, on mine, the round part should be at the top. All right, here we go. Okay. Alrighty. So, the flat part goes inside the gasket cover, the valve cover. So, in the round part should be facing up. So, that part inserts into the valve cover, and then you just match it up and push it in like this. So a round part should be facing up when you install it. So we just gonna match it up, push it in there real good. And I don't need any sealer for this because it just fits right in here, insert, so I won't need to put any of that on there. It's not needed. Only if you want to. So let's get that in there. I probably should have cleaned all this out, but and the inside, I think it should be fine. I'm having trouble getting it. Why is it not going in right here? Okay. Alright, so I got all that in there. Let me wipe my hands. I don't want to get it all nasty. So we get all this pushed in here. Let's make sure you got it all pushed in there correctly. So there's the gasket inside the valve cover, and you'll see my gloves are a little nasty, so it's probably not good that I got that on her, but it should be fine if I just wipe it off. So get that in there. I'm gonna change these gloves out before I touch the air filter, but this part's not all the way in, so I'm gonna get this in correctly, because if you don't get it correctly, then you're gonna have a leak. So make sure when you install your valve cover gasket that you push it all the way down, because if you don't get it all the way in, you're gonna have a leak at that spot. So get it all the way in. Okay, let's get that. For some reason it's not all the way in here. I'm gonna have to turn it a little bit. Wait a minute. Alright, there we go. Now we got this part down in there. I'm getting the gloves on. Alright, push that all the way in. Alright, so we got that in, you guys. Let me find a clean spot on this rag and make sure I just wipe my gasket off. don't want it all oiled up from dirty oil. Alright, so now we're going to install this back. We're going to bolt it all up, which I have to get a bolt. I'm missing one. I got to find it. It's on the ground. Just haven't had time to get it. Alright, so we're going to put this back on. Just like yonder. We got everything installed. So, then after you install it, you hook all your cords back up. Your hoses back up to the valve cover. Alright, now it's kind of getting it in here. Okay. It's kind of tricky. Got stuff in the way. Should have did it like this first. Okay. Dang it, it's stuck. Hold on. Got little things in the way here. Alright. That goes right there into that. Alright. Stuff out of the way over here. Okay, you guys. Hang on, bear with me. Kind of getting this thing stuck. Let's turn the camera so you guys can see. Hold on. Trying to get it all done. Hold on. Nah, that's not gonna work. I'm trying to get my tripod to do what it needs to do. It's kind of crooked. Sorry, y'all. Gotta get y'all moved around correctly. Alright, y'all should be able to see a little bit right there. So I gotta get this properly on there. Alright, so it seems to be on almost. There we go. Now it's on. Oh, goodness gracious. Woo. That was a pain. Alright, so now, I don't know if you can see, but we'll go and put, you can see right there, there's a hole. You got to put the screw in here. There's one up the top, and then some down here, and then all around here. We bolt that back up. And you guys see the valve cover? I'm going to show you better in a minute. So, damn. Alright, what do y'all think about the valve cover? Look a whole lot better, cleaner than it did before, huh? A whole lot better. Except for mine, it's like right there. Let's see. I'll clean it up a little bit. Get it a little bit there. Some of that, all of the oil won't come off perfectly, but if you see what it looked like before, you'll know that it looks 1,000 times better than how it looked before. Even you don't got no more oil sitting down there, really. So I cleaned this up. I took this cap off and wiped down around there. So this was used to be all black. So you see, it looks a whole lot better. And there we go. So we clean this all up. So I'm gonna get the bolts. We're gonna bolt that up, but I'm gonna change the gloves out. We're gonna put the air filter in. All right, y'all, I had to go MIA real quick. All right, so when you install your air filter, you're gonna take this off right here, and then voila. Oh shoot! Put that down. You're gonna put your air filter in. You got, I don't know if you can see them. You got the two little prongs sticking up right there. See if I can get you back on here good. And then got the two holes, easy peasy. Let me squeeze it. You just put the hose on, push your air filter down, make sure it's in there good. What the heck? I got it upside down. Make sure you don't put it upside down. It goes like this. Boom, like that. And you don't know because that sits up a little bit higher instead of directly in the middle. And then they got a little slant, depending on what air filter you have. So if you're just throwing a regular basic one that came in your car, and I'm gonna have to suck that out. So got little dead bugs on in here. This is gross. And then you'll notice you gotta fit it into place. You got a piece. Everybody's car is not gonna be the same, but you got this little piece right here. So if you try to put it in, it's not gonna go in. You gotta actually get it down in there, fit it in like a puzzle piece, and push it down in there. And then put your cover back on. So we got both of those on. Something over here is in the way. Something is really in the way. It's trying to stop us from completing the whole shebang. Okay, what is in the way? Alright, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna have to put this down again. Hang on, let's figure this out. A million freaking years later, trying to get this thing on, this part kept hitting somewhere in here. It was stopping us from getting it done. So then you gotta lift up a little bit and get these clamped under. Probably should have did this first because I gotta hook the hoses up. Alright, you guys, this is a pain in the ass. I'm probably gonna have to take this off and then, because I didn't hook the hoses up yet. So now I'm about to go through the trouble again, take this off, then we'll do it. But maybe I can get the hose, oh no, we're gonna have to take this off, hook this hose up first. So let's do that. Goodness gracious. Smooth operator. So then you just get your clamps under there. Get your clamps under there. So it's obviously the hose that we're blocking it too. See, make sure your hoses are on tight, and then now we can. I've got to get a bolt for this one, but for one of them. So I only have one, and then we got to screw this part on and put our screws in. And I have my drill, but I'm not going to use it because I don't want to drill too heavy down here. I'm going to just use my screwdriver and do that. So let's get it done. Now we can start putting some of these things back in. Put some of these screws back in. So yeah, we got this one that goes right here. So that right there, as you can see. And then got the washer, so I'm this on this side. So I ain't open, then bolt it up. And then I'm going to go the hardware store to this side. So it's tightened up real good. So that's okay. And then the cover has to move more than a little bit. So I'm just setting them in there for right now. We're gonna put the corners first. Make sure you always keep these things together. Keep the washers on the end. So we got the corners. So then what I'm gonna do is, get these and work myself into the middle. Work my way into the middle. So this is the one that's gonna be the hardest. So alright, y'all, we're gonna just try to see how it sounds. We're gonna start it up.
11. Good. Bye.